1, 2, 3. Happy anniversary! Now the real shit begins.
Today is the 3-year anniversary of my idiotic channel here on YouTube. The very first episode I made was on the first Mario Party, and the 1-year anniversary after that I talked about Mario Party 2 and 3. I didn't really do anything for the 2-year anniversary, but today I'm gonna talk about Mario Party 4. A lot of you have been requesting this game, so I thought, why the fuck not? Welcome to my 3-year anniversary special. Here we go. There will be absolutely no interruptions. With 3 successful games for the Nintendo 64, the Mario Party games became one of the most popular games to play when you were having a party of 4. But seeing how we had to switch from the N64 to the new GameCube, Mario Party had to make the switch too. So the first Mario Party title for the GameCube would be, surprise surprise, Mario Party 4. Now this means that the game would look better, which it did, and it would control better, which it did, and then that you can make so many different things in this game, which it sort of did, not really. Even with this upgrade, people will consider this game to be the downfall of the Mario Party franchise. Is it true? Well, if you've come to me to find out, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. But let's skip the chit chat, let's play the game. But wait, the game is not even in here. No, it's not, it's behind my ear. It's called Magic. Now that they already had an established formula for the Mario Party games with how the boards worked, how the items worked, how the minigames worked, etc., they would of course try to keep it that way with the 4th game, but the smart way to do it would be to change it up a little, because otherwise it would just be the same thing as the last game. I would say Mario Party 4 plays the same as the older games, but with a twist! So let's start with the theming of this game. As some of you may already know, each game had their own set of themes. In the first Mario Party, the boards were themed after the playable characters. In the second game, the whole game was kind of adventure themed, with pirate board, with a cowboy board, and so on. And then we got the third game, which had, I don't know, fire, water, ice, and grass? Wood? In Mario Party 4, Toad, Goomba, Koopa, Shy Guy, and Boo are the hosts, and each of them got their own board, and the theme is holiday themed, I guess? I mean, aside from Bowser's usual fiery lava board, we got a theme park, a casino, an exotic beach, a jungle, and a haunted house. This is Boo's board. They probably were like, what should Boo have? I don't know, he's a ghost, so a haunted house. He can't have a playground because that would just be creepy and weird. The boards got their standard fun activities as the previous games. We got the item shops, boo thingies, and a newly added lottery shop where you get a ticket which is used before the 5 last turns. And I don't know what happens because nobody wins at that shit. Just like in real life. But you do also get a chance to win something else. Like a mush. The boards are also pretty damn big in comparison to the older games. This could be a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is that there's more to do on these boards and there's more that could happen, and as to where the boards in the previous games were in 2D, Mario Party 4's boards were in 3D and look more alive and, to be honest, more pleasant to look at. And here's the bad stuff. Being as big as they are, some players might find them a little bit tedious. It takes a long time just to get anywhere, not just because the boards themselves are big, but that this game is generally pretty damn slow. There are too many in-between animations for each and every action, like if you go into an item shop, the boo thingy, and just different hazards on the board themselves. The pace of this game is really slow compared to the older games. I mean, in the previous games, you just go, hey, buy item, good, okay, bye. But in this game, they're exaggerating a little bit by wasting everyone's time with every little thing that should be taking less time than what this game already is. It's like comparing a cartridge with a disc. With the cartridge, you just plug it in, start the console, and then bam, you play the game. But with a disc, you need to go through all these kinds of different shit before you can start the game. Hoping that there are no updates that you need to download first. That's kinda how this is. The minigames, on the other hand, are quite creative and fun, but there are of course some really weird and sometimes unfair ones. Mainly the 1 vs 3 minigames. It's usually the lone player who gets the short end of the stick, but I don't know, if you're good, then you're good. The most clever as well as the most fun ones would probably be the 2 vs 2 minigames. There's more of a requirement for you and your teammate to actually work together as a team, instead of you just pushing buttons and see where that takes you. My favorite minigame would probably be Dungeon Duos, where you need to help each other to clear all the obstacles in your way before your opponents do. This one is pretty damn intense. Speaking of intense, the Bowser games can be really suspenseful and scary. If you land on a Bowser space, chances are that you'll all be forced to play a Bowser game. And if you lose all your money. It sucks. But it's fun. Now onto the things that makes Mario Party 4... Mario Party 4. What plays a huge role in this game are the items. Not just any items, specifically the Mega Mushrooms and the Mini Mushrooms. They serve the same purpose as the normal Red Mushroom and the Poison Mushrooms from the previous games.
But with a twist!
The Mega Mushroom makes you a giant. You hit 2 dice blocks or 3 if you get the Super Mega Mushroom, and you stomp on everyone you pass, stealing coins from them. The only downside is that you can't enter any item shops, lottery shops, booth thingies, and you can't even buy the star if you pass it. That's a little bullshit. The Mini Mushrooms, on the other hand, makes you tiny as fuck and you can only roll a 5 or less, but here's the catch. Scattered around the boards are some orange pipes which you only can go through if you're tiny. On the other side you can find a few mini games that the boards have, which you can only play if you're tiny as well. The pipes also works as shortcuts, and sometimes you can find some funny spaces. Chance time! So yeah, there will be absolutely no game of Mario Party 4 where the Mega and Mini Mushrooms aren't there. There's a huge chance that you'll land on a mushroom space, which either gives you one of the two, so you could say that this game is built around these mushrooms. Sure, there are other items, but less so as there were in Mario Party 3, which to some might be a better thing, but in the end, you'll rarely use any other item aside from the Mega and Mini Mushrooms. Okay, maybe the magic lamp, because I'm tired of trying to get to the star which is on the other side of the board. Oh hey, look, a fat-ass genie! Okay, I need to roll a 3 or more for the star. Most of the old classic stuff is still here. Like I mentioned earlier, we got the Bowser spaces, the battle minigames, the booth thingy that lets you steal coins/stars from others, the hidden blocks are here, and Chance Time, which is now called Reversal of Fortune, but let's be honest, nobody fucking calls it that. Although they removed the duel minigames, which is a bummer, because I really like those. I guess I'm just hated. A new addition to the franchise is that you can play 2 vs 2 for the whole game. You share coins and stars together with your teammate, and all you have to do is win.
That's pretty neat.
The bonus stars are still the same, with minigame, coin, and happening stars being the stars. And a great addition is that instead of only getting to choose between 20 to 35 to 50 turns for a game, in this game you can play 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 turns. And we still got the same characters as in Mario Party 3, so no new ones. But it's all fine and well because hallelujah, Waluigi is still in there. There is a story mode in this game as well, and it's pretty much the same as the one in Mario Party 3, aside from the fact that it's shorter. In the third game you had to beat all the normal boards and the dual boards, but in this one you only need to beat the normal boards, and then a minigame after each one. And at the end you get to fight Bowser in actually a pretty cool boss fight. As for the extra stuff, we got the extra room. Yeah, it's called the extra room. Here you can play on 2 special boards, with the only rule is to have the most coins at the end of the game, so there are no stars or minigames, which is kinda boring. One board focuses on the Mega Mushrooms and the other one on the Mini Mushrooms. Both of these boards are, yeah, like I said, are pretty damn boring. The rest of the extra room are a few one-player minigames where you try to beat the high score every time you play it. Some are fun and some are dumb. In the end, Mario Party 4 keeps the same formula as the last 3 games.
But with a twist, fuck it.
Mario Party 4 plays the same as the last 3 games. They got most of the same rules, same spaces, same items and such, but then there are those tiny changes that can make the whole game completely different. Like I said, the Mega and Mini Mushrooms are the primary focus on what a game of Mario Party 4 is gonna be about, but it's up to you if you like that or not. So is Mario Party 4 any good? Yeah, it is good. Is it better than the previous games? Nah. Okay, maybe better than the first one. This is actually the last Mario Party game to use the same formula as the previous games. It's not until Mario Party 5 where they started to change a lot of shit.
And no, I'm not gonna talk about Mario Party 5, okay? Fuck!
Hey guys, thanks for watching and thank you so much for being with me throughout these 3 years. It's been an amazing experience. Here's to another year, and another, and another. Well, if you aren't subscribed already, then you should go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I'll cry. Want to keep track of what I'm doing with my silly life and this silly show, then you should go ahead and follow me on Facebook and Twitter, as I'll be posting news, updates, and other random shit. Can you believe it? 3 years. It feels like yesterday when I made my first episode on Mario Party. Oh, that's because it was Mario Party that I talked about just now. Like, goddamn it, no more.
Today marks the fuck. God damn it. I'm gonna have so much trouble with this one. Today marks the Today marks the day of my 3-year anniversary here on my Today marks the Today marks the day of my 3-year anniversary here on my Today marks the day of my 3-year anniversary on here on my Today marks the Why am I always screwing up on that fucking line?